circle so small, look like a dot. Immune to suckers, vaccinated, look like a shot. All I ever had was me, myself, and I. Extreme at times, blinded by my passion and fury. It's wilder when you think of all the weight I had to carry. In fact, it's scary when I picture my team throwing the towel, wearing in the crowd, saying I was trash from jump. But I did it from the heart, now they criticize the pump. But they...
You guys know what it is. Welcome to TCKPodcast. If you're hosting their place, bitch, if you trying to win, you gotta get that race. First is last, last is first. You heard it here. Best that is, best that was. TCK.
Cheer. Give me a little 15 minutes. I just made up
I like the way that she be moving. She be moving. She be doing all the nasty girl movements, like the nasty girls in the movie. She be talking shit. She be riding this stick. She be rubbing on the titties. Kitty be tripping. It be litty. We be kissing first. I be itty bitty. Then I'm big and bricky. Then I'm pushing. Then I'm pumping. Then I'm skeet. Dumping. And she keep coming hard. Keep jumping. She reached down from a pole. Now she on the floor, I'm in the flow, I'm in the throat. See the mirror strike a pose, I suppose I could slow it down. I know it sound nasty, but she grabbed me, then I fucked her. The first time was outside with no rubber. I love her and I lust her, get her pretty just to crush her. Titties pretty and she pressure, precious pain, pain is pressure. My little yellow thing, ain't gotta say no name. We started on the bed, now I got it on the floor.
This one is my
buddy named Vanessa Williams, aka Andrew P. Richard, aka Drew P. Dick.
That's the only one I play this shit today, nigga. I ain't here.
I'm this bad nigga, and you know this. She so fine that it make you notice. How she frown make you know you bogus. She can bust it open at a moment's notice. The shit be magic like hocus pocus. When it come to poking, maybe I'm the dopest. And when I'm stroking, you know I'm focused. When we lay down, we gon' get down. And you know I'm making my way round. Her body my playground. Cause you know I'm sweating her hair out. To the place this play out. So you just better let it go down. Just go ahead and go wild. We do it. What she do, I'm gonna mash out. The bills don't stop, so the work can't stop. So I got
none of your best day, Chris.
She fucked me silly like a whole clown. She said we'll come around, go around. So you come around, then we go around. Let's get down, baby.
That's my big lady shit right here. That's my big lady. Right, certain pictures today, baby.
Crazy slow. She started fast and we ended slow. She
Do we
wanna
know
last
people,
one.
baby?
We go.
I mean, you been trying little motherfucker.
They still play that shit on YouTube and shit. So baby,
Hey, is it funny? Do you remember Daria? You know, they used to play all the instrumentals from Cash Money on Daria. If you go back, they play the Cash Money Daria.
sometimes, yeah, sometimes. Not all the time.
Not all the time. Yo, we are back with another edition of the best podcast you never heard of, the Conceited Nobody. This is episode 202. We titled this Bullies and Butt Death. We'll get that later. Whoa. We're about to have a fantastic episode. You just heard the hit single.
That's clickbait, nigga.
Yeah. Or is it? Or is it? There's the truth in every joke. But no, y'all heard the song off the forthcoming mixtape, TCK Volume 4, Clutch Shooter, song featuring Dark Skin Thanos and OJ Simar. I had nothing else. I mean,
I go by the name for
it was Mr. Droopy. Really wish you had a droopy dick thing to explain it further. But
it's gonna be a sound like a bag hitting the floor, so it sounds like my meat hitting the floor. When I walk around.
Real quick though, I want to ask y'all this because we're gonna talk about the comedy show, and I really want to get to that, but I'm gonna segue to it real quick before we back to these introductions. First off, I am Latour's, aka Dark Skin Thanos, aka Heartthrob Harrison, aka Phantom Facts, the commodity and all that shit, Icon Don. When we did the comedy show, and those fellas came from the back, was it me or did y'all hear their balls dragging on the floor as they pranced in their dresses? Cause y'all hear those? Did y'all hear that?
Them dudes was hot in them dresses.
Like you heard ones fall out his butt.
Said, I am a woman.
That's what he said.
He went deep as hell.
That's fucked up. To Michael's point when he first got here, I'm starting to get hot. Are you hot? Well, it's just me. Juvie got his head in, he not.
I just got out the gym, man.
Yeah, he cooling off.
But we are about to have a fantastic show. To my far right, we got the man of the hour, Renaissance motherfucking.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Juvie in the building. Been in the gym, grinding real heavy, man. I'm always in the gym, man, so shit ain't nothing new, man. Fighting May 21st. We're looking for an opponent. Fight, hopefully, supposed to be fighting at the Barclays May 28th. Opponent don't want to sign the contract, man, but we know it's a
Bitch! Whole ass nigga on for it.
We gonna send that to him. We gonna send that to him. Hey, talk to the camera. Talk to him.
It's a business, man, you know, and
No, we ain't here for that politics. Tell him what he is. Talk your shit. Tell him what he is.
You're a whole bitch, man.
Out in the streets.
In these boxing streets.
You 6-0, man. Step up, man. Fight somebody, man. Fight somebody record that you want to take. That's gonna get to the next level, man.
Challenge yourself.
Nigga.
21st stage you looking for an opponent. What's the odds of you getting that opponent?
We got one or two, man, but yeah, you know how that go, man. We got one or two locked in. No, they ain't really locked in. They just on the scope.
Scared.
I'm waiting on the contract. I'm waiting on the names. You know, they just told me we got one or two opponents locked in. They keep asking for my weight. You know,
you gotta start photoshopping yourself and then sending it to them niggas.
I need to stay. It's a balance between staying off social media because you know people look you up. You know, they look your name up. They look your Instagram up. They want to see what you.
They think you sitting around.
They think you sitting around and catch you off guard. They ain't doing nothing. But I got to keep promoting myself to sell tickets at home. So I don't put no videos up, but I'm gonna take pictures and. You know, do what I do, but you scared of that.
Dude be looking bitches in the black and white pictures, boy. He looking like he beat the color out of somebody.
So what's the weight class you fight next?
130.
130.
130, lightweight.
What's the purse?
The purse.
Corey over there, myself, I'm pretty slim big.
Yeah. Go dive for a little piece of change.
I told the motherfuckers, man, I ain't paying over $1,500 for a bum. You know, and you know, if you give me somebody good, you know, with a winning record, I'll pay $2,500 or more. So we gotta pay for our opponents, man. You know, when we fighting at home doing the club, so you know that's
shoot that contract to me.
Hey, y'all see Uptown Saturday night? Yeah. Okay, I'm saying. To my right, we got. Come on, man.
Yo. I got nothing. Corey GQ Fresh, aka the Gorgeous Gangster, aka Fashion Over Style.
the freshest nigga in the city, man.
The freshest nigga in the city.
Nigga, you
Had a week.
Yeah. Hell yeah. To the far left, we got a special guest returning for the second time. I really don't want to call him a guest. He's been here before and shit. He's an avid listener and a friend and a fan of the show. Mike! I don't even say Mike Ashley and shit.
I know,
Mr. Bully. Mike Ashley.
Mike Bully.
Mike Ashley BMB. What's BMB again?
It's
Grab that mic, man.
It's like the first letter of all three of my kids' nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
They embarrass you. You know how you got the cool nickname, the embarrassing nicknames. They first letter of.
Yeah. That's what's up.
I don't know.
Want to hear a stupid question? How'd you come up with that? Nah, I'm bullshit. You got 3 children?
Yep.
I was just worried somebody got left out because nobody heard no 4 acronyms.
Yeah.
Like, you got to call strong and shit. Sorry, you're out here. There's no BMBZs around here.
Another one down the way. They said, sorry.
Yeah,
you gotta come up with something else.
You won't believe what happened before you got here. But yeah, we got Mike up in the building. He's gonna talk about his dogs. Last time he was here, he was talking about the introduction and inception of his company. About that we're gonna learn about the journey you're on, but that sounds too much like what we gotta talk about later.
Yeah.
Going to the DR.
Go down in the DR.
In memory of our homie who's not here today. Cause he had some clever to say at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She getting ass for me.
She's sexy though.
Listen, gang, I looked her up and she fuckable.
On phone them.
Research
And
sports.
she 31, she new school, so.
Again, shout out to Jeremy. He ain't in the building today. He's dealing with a personal issue. We'll catch you next Tuesday. I'll guarantee you he's like dealing with his issues with a fat bitch.
Damn.
I'll guarantee
Some
you.
hood,
That's how he medicated.
Some hood, right?
Probably putting acid on her forehead and shit.
Oh.
Some old 20-year-old girl, 20-year-old fat dropout.
Go get me something to drink. Never mind.
Hey, you can answer that liquor store. Hey, but without further ado, you know how we do. Shout out to Jeremy. No slang.
Niggas, it's your boy, Go Jason 9, aka Vanessa Williams, aka Simmy. Send me the cash. Don't cash out, Venmo, whatever you got, let's go. AKA Marty McHigh, AKA Senor Daisito to the Latino people, AKA Andrew P. Richard, AKA Drew P. Dick, AKA your new fucking favorite comedian, guys. You fucking turn to the mask on that.
I don't know if I scared, but I came back composed. In my head, I spread it out of this motherfucker. Shout out to everybody.
Got the ghost outline, right?
No, I'm not.
Smoke
I'm
outline.
gonna survive. I'm gonna get to the end of the movie. My goal is get to the end
Nah,
of
it's
the
the
movie.
smoke outline in the cartoon when they take off like.
Yeah.
You see they
When
body?
this first thing cut out, shirt tails. Am I the only one who gets that reference? Shirt tails.
Yeah.
Are you hip? Are you hip? Ooh, or you old? You the oldest nigga in here. You don't get shirt tails. I'm so disappointed because you usually get all the pop culture references.
I know.
Yeah, you disappointed us today.
What Bogart wasn't at the monkey and the tiger? You don't remember? USA?
Okay.
You don't remember? Don't do it. You remember?
Yeah.
What?
It came on like 8:30, 9:30.
I don't remember what time it was.
No,
I didn't know what time it was when I was little. It was time to go to sleep and time to eat. You know what time
Time to go.
But no, I was going what was it? You Cartoon Network, USA Cartoon Network was so fucking underrated, man. They had the worst shit on there though. The
Go
worst
Box.
song ever. No, Calliope. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4.
Pinwheel.
Man,
That
listen,
might have been worse. That Nickelodeon Pinwheel might have been the worst.
Well, I liked it.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that shit. Hey, y'all listen, the young niggas on the edge and shit, they over here.
Wild and crazy kids.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I keep going back, man, and seeing like clips of how they used to feed us bullshit back in like a lot of hidden mess. Like adults made these cartoons, so of course there's a lot of funny adult jokes and shit like that. But you get older, you're like, damn.
That motherfucker,
Say
yeah.
that shit like that, say that shit on them motherfuckers. Like,
They trying to puff and stuff, niggas. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's weed.
I told y'all they had that slave.
Yeah.
oh, they used to kill me.
That
I
big
used to be
thick
so
black,
mad.
that big thick leg, black leg. You'd be mad.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
I know.
I wasn't mature enough to be angry and
I'm
shit.
like,
And
representation.
the frog,
I used to get so mad.
I used to be like, I know that one.
The one time
That's
they showed
representation.
when they showed her
I ain't
face,
no
when
grandmother.
they showed her face, that's
Wait
what
a
took me
minute.
out. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Now,
Never
Nanny
saw
and
the
Muffin
face.
Babies
You never
wasn't
saw the
big.
face?
Slender white woman.
Nah,
She
yeah.
was nice.
Yeah.
She was nice, approachable.
Yeah.
She talked nice to them badass children. She didn't seem like she beat children, nigga. She seemed like she understood them.
She seemed like she left them a lot.
I think she was.
Yeah, a lot.
Like,
Yeah.
whatever she did.
I know had her everywhere.
I think she was.
Mother's babies.
I think she was on them values. Because to deal with animals, she had to be high on something.
Oh.
Man. She had to be
Man.
all that shit. Hey, but yeah, we did about to have a fantastic show. We got a couple topics to broach up on the Dominican disaster. Trevor Bauer and his he choked out here. What else we got? The
BBLs, man. It's a
hold on, we ain't
year
gonna
for
kick off with it though. Hold on. First off, we're gonna recap a weekend.
Yeah.
Jason's
Oh, yeah.
incredible fucking show. Hold on. He deserved another one. Jason had his comedy show. What was it? Damn, the title.
No Chill
The
Comedy
No
Show.
Chill Comedy Show. His first show that he threw, and I'm not biased when I say this. I was impressed. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. How you feel?
It was. I felt like it was good, man. I thought it was a really good turnout. It was a good show overall. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was good. I just was out. Was shocked, not shocked, but I know I was gonna have to do a lot of work, man. But I was just like, fuck, nigga. But it was good. It was good. It was good. I'm thankful that all y'all showed up too. I appreciate y'all support and help with everything for real, for real. I know I ain't gotta say it, but I gotta say it because I'm just that type of person. I appreciate y'all coming out for real because I know it'd be a lot. Everybody got shit going on, but it was a good show, man.
Did like helping out, like not say helping out because it's your show, but like wearing all those different hats, did it affect your performance? Like did it affect what you had to do that night, or was you feel like you still on point?
I mean, I felt like it did because I wasn't there just for that. You know what I mean? If I was there, it's like I don't know. Can you imagine like fucking boxing and then having to go do the commentary for that shit? I don't know.
Between rounds.
Literally, like something like that. And so it was. I felt like it wasn't my best, but it was still. I felt like it was still real good, but it was. It just felt uncomfortable. I told a lot of people, I was like, man, that shit was just different because that shit was like the captain line instead of the fucking sprint. Like, go get there real quick and get done. It was like I had to do every fucking event in this bitch and be good at it, nigga. On some, I don't even want to say that nigga name, but I was gonna say on some Bruce Jenner shit, but nigga, no, fuck that. Fuck history.
He was there like,
You could have said Dan versus Dave.
Nigga, but yeah, but that it was still. I thought it still turned out good, even having to do all those things. So that was a challenge, and I learned a lot.
If you wasn't like it than anything, would it be like it's a difference between just turning the light switch on and actually paying the bill?
Man, nigga, I had to put the tables and shit and then chairs and shit, man. I couldn't believe all the shit I had to put in, like, actually do. But it was, you know, at the end of the day, it was worth it. It was just like, wow, you niggas ain't shit. But, you know, you get what you get. And you gotta make it.
Well,
and that was a lot more than most niggas get for their show, first show that they produce themselves. So.
Definitely.
I
like that soft flex.
They be having them motherfucking bars and, you know, hole in the wall, a community center, nigga.
My mom, she gotta go to work.
Nigga, a basketball hoop over there somewhere. Nigga, I done did it all. Church, all types. Man.
It was a great event though. You know, from like my perspective and how everything went, I'm like, it's a legit comedy show.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Like we said, I just wish we could have food.
Outside of course, Jason, who was your favorite comic?
It had to be the dude climbing on me.
Yeah.
It had to be the dude climbing on me. You know, I appreciated that, man. So he was real funny, man. Him, I think it was really him. You know, I like the way the girl threw some side bar jokes in there that a lot of people wasn't gonna get, and she was kind of, you know what I mean. So I appreciated her, and then the dude was climbing on me, man. So. Yeah, that was probably, other than you, those my two favorite comics.
What about you, Corey?
I fell asleep with every comedian except Jason sitting up there. Two niggas died. The other dude from Chicago, it was cool. Chick was already but you, I mean, that comic was alright. Little weird dude, he's alright.
The weird dude.
One that tried to kill us in the elevator.
You talking about first one? He kind of like the.
No, he talking about the one that was saying this shit about you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed Dion said. I enjoyed.
Dion.
You gotta
I gotta go Dion. I gotta go Dion. Then I gotta go dude who's climbing on me, man.
Mine was Dion and Lance. Those are my two.
Which one's Lance?
You know.
One
the other ball.
You know what Dion put me in the mind of?
Hold on, you had your turn.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Jared Carmichael, like how he was talking, but not no more because
he's
That's
like
great.
The way
that's good though. That's good.
I'm so glad I don't get that reference because I didn't have to lose a comedian that I like to death or dick. But no, I enjoy Lance shit and Dion shit more than. But I'm not saying this stuff. They always funny to me. The funniest joke for me though was when what's her name? Jetta V. when she made the chicken joke, man.
Oh, yeah.
When she said that she didn't know to be ashamed that she could hear the fucking, like it was a tooth
She
in the
said,
bag. She said when they shook the bag in the box, and she said
That's a tooth.
she had them nigga superpowers. That she knew was 2 pieces. Nigga, that shit was so fucking funny, man. Like it's because I like comedy and shit that take a little bit of thought. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to think of this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I say dumb, I mean that in a respectful way. But overall, I enjoyed the overall atmosphere. We had a great time. TCK was in there. Asad couldn't be there because he was with his son. He ain't had nobody to watch his son. He was gonna get his son from Richmond, so he couldn't just cast him off for nothing. But
Big dad shit. We appreciate it.
yeah, shout out to Jeremy. He came out. We all had a good time, man. It was a good event, man. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud to be like this. My friend through this shit, man. And I can only wait till the next one.
Hell yeah.
If you had anything that you could have improved or anything you could have changed about it, what would it be?
Definitely, the food. I mean, actually having food and I like the location and the spot. I just wish it was, you know, a little bit better because it's on the way out. But I'm like, it's a whole comedy club sitting there. Niggas gonna be like, half the niggas ain't never been to a comedy club or really got to be in the comedy show.
Even like with the food, like, you know, you go to major comedy shows, like, you know, people just getting drinks and sitting down in the auditorium. Ain't nobody really, you know, it like if you think to do the food, something small, fries.
What was the issue?
Shit ton of fries.
We just didn't have no food.
Oh,
Shit ton of fries, man. They're having fries, you know.
I didn't even know they wasn't that type of shit. I didn't even know they wasn't serving food or that they wasn't gonna have people in there serving drinks in the room and shit.
Did they have access to a kitchen?
Yeah, they make food in that motherfucker. They just wasn't making it that night. And didn't tell me they wasn't making it that night.
You gonna do another shoulder?
Somewhere.
I'll get you together.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get you together, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm putting down.
That's
don't
hey,
play.
that's your look, hey, that's your money.
That's taking that.
I let any nigga come in and make some money.
Yeah. I'll get you together.
Damn.
You gotta take care of your block.
I'm gonna be eating the food like a motherfucker. I'm like, please come make some food.
Snacking on them fries. I'm eating them up third order of them fries.
But nah,
And that's easy too.
this spot.
Man, easy.
But we did, but from just past experience from other shows and dealing with so much bullshit, I wanted to make sure I took care of the comedians right and ran the show to where they wasn't irritated and like, man, this was what the fuck, like, oh my god, like, cause I know that feeling and you just be ready to go. Give me my money, let me go.
Definitely. Great show. Look forward to the next. We got any ETA on like when you trying? I know it's just fresh off the fight and shit, and we go home, enjoy ourselves. You know, after the fight and shit. I just want to go and spend time with family. But that's how
like,
they,
who you want to fight next?
But I'll say that on everything. I say that don't make. I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. And I'm excited, man. Anyway,
The next shit,
take that shit over.
yeah, I definitely, we gonna figure it out. Like I said, I think the next one gonna be at a brewery and shit.
The GB. The gay brewery that you had me in
Nah,
when his bar was down.
It wasn't a gay brewery.
You know, I can't say that forever. I'm gonna say that forever.
It was a lot
That
of.
motherfucker, rainbow food baby. I said, what the fuck was that?
Western.
We do have who on my fucking Wi-Fi, man? I'm getting bad feedback and shit. It's all good.
I don't blame
You chickaboo,
I
nigga.
get Wi-Fi everywhere.
But we are gonna have a fantastic show. We do have but the tragedy to start with. It's not something that. Oh man. Corey, you wanna lead us off?
Yeah. Indianapolis. Tammy Brewer.
Hold on.
Hold on. Indie woman dies after offshore plastic surgery. Tammy Brewer said her daughter, Shakir Terry, struggled with weight loss her whole life. She's been having a hard time because she just wasn't like a normal kid sometimes and always wanted to be better, but got picked on because of her size and things like that. Being a big girl at a young age, she was like 7 and 14 or some shit.
Cool.
That's what I said. That's what convinced the 31-year-old mother of Tyler to travel first to Mexico in December for bariatric surgery, and then again last month to DR for 2 body sculpting surgeries. She was just excited for her new journey, said Nicole Baker, Shakar's aunt. She talked about the liposuction and tummy tuck and just the excess skin you have from weight loss. Noted in the plastic surgeon, Dr. Greg Chernoff said that such follow-up surgeries so soon after weight loss surgery pose risk for patients. So in a nutshell, she died on the table. Well,
I'm going to do all the shit he's going to do in this article right here. Let me read this motherfucker. Corey's, I'm tired of reading.
man.
He gave the nigga surrender.
White flag.
Cause I want to go into what you say.
White flag, wait.
Because it's like I want to go into details about this.
I started at most of them.
Hey, you know they passed the book around and shit. I had my finger on my paragraph the whole time waiting for it. Most of them are surgical candidates metabolically because going through that surgery creates a lot of imbalances metabolically. And most of them we won't even talk to for 2 years after their surgery, he said. Just 4 months after her first surgery and a week before Easter, Shakir was on her way to the DR for more work. A friend of hers, the girl who also had the surgery, said they took about 20 racks down there each because they were told to bring cash. So she didn't say that she had 20,000, her surgery was 17,000, and said her recovery was 1,500, said Baker. The person who went down there with her, who also had surgery, was essentially her caretaker. Failure. She had a post that she was hired to take care of 2 girls. Brewer said her daughter had previous surgery implants that Shakir wanted removed by the doctor in the DR. She had some butt implants put in before and no one here would do it. And she said, and he said he could take these out and such, and he needed more money. Said Brewer, he wanted, I think, $4,000 or $5,000 more dollars. Got her head on the table and said, look, you want me to finish?
Have one
That
ass
motherfucker
out.
said the cash at. After just 2 days at the DR, Brewer said her daughter seemed lethargic and sedated during FaceTime calls, so she hopped on the plane to rush to Shakir's aid. Mind you, I didn't know anything about them. I didn't speak Spanish, said Brewer. I called the U.S. Embassy because of my concern. Was can you go and check on my daughter because I think she needs a higher level of care than what she's getting. Damn, all the other problems going on in the world. U.S. Embassy get my taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer. Brewer said that when she arrived at the clinic where Shakir was hospitalized, she believed the daughter was already dead. I know they screwed up. I guess he just knew about plastic surgery. I don't think he knew anything else was knows about it if anything else goes wrong. An autopsy performed in the DR found that Shakir died of pulmonary edema, cerebral edema, and edema Howard, and respiratory failure. The family said the young mother also had sepsis, which is infection, and staff said they were going to put her on dialysis. God damn. She had a blood transfusion the day before surgery so that she could be prepared for surgery, said Baker. The friend noticed it was yelling of white eyes, jaundice, and the side of her face was yellow, so it appeared that she had jaundice or something.
They harvest.
Dr. Chernoff said that he will occasionally see patients who consult for services and then tell them their research indicates similar surgery can be performed overseas at lesser cost. To Corey's point, I'm not reading the rest of this shit. Oh, I'm almost again. Chernoff said patients should engage surgeons who, I mean, you don't necessarily want the lowest price when it comes to someone cutting on your face or your body. As with anything in life, God damn, get what you pay for. Flex in, Mr. Chernoff. Chernoff said patients should engage surgeons who are board certified and operate out of a hospital or a clinic connected to a hospital. Complications can arise during surgery, and if you go out of the country and something goes wrong, what do you do then? You need to know that your treating physician is local and available to treat you 24/7. When the actual patient should do it, they are considered legal United States for plastic surgery. Tammy Brewer echoed Chernoff. Research, she said. And stay in your own country. Plot twist. Ball here. The family will have its own autopsy conducted Wednesday on Shakir. They have also established a GoFundMe account to finance potential legal challenges to the doctor performing surgery.
And she on the daycare.
Which one of you niggas are willing to go get a motherfucking ball reduction so you can die and we can set up the GoFundMe and get the proceeds from your block surgery?
And I gotta send you back for your ball surgery.
I'm Jeremy. He like
Yeah.
See.
But come on, gang, I ain't here to defend myself. But
I already know what happened, so I'm gonna tell you what happened.
What happened?
She wanted to get the sleeve to lose the weight. Of course, with that, you have to be a certain weight. They tell you your BMI got to be at a certain point. So they like, you need to lose these many pounds. We can do the sleeve, and it's gonna cost this. I ain't trying to exercise. I'm just trying to lose weight. Hit up Mexico. Shoot down there in December. Boom, they get me done. Shoot back up. Now I gotta get this fake ass out of me. But once again, saw a doctor here that, nah, surgery is just too close and we're gonna charge you this. Damn, 80, 90? Oh, done 20 over there? Girl, you wanna get your ass done too? Let's go. We still got PPP money. They ain't called us yet. Shoot to the DR. 20,000 versus 80, 90.
Like, how you not thinking about this? Damn near like them niggas saying, hey, we got a car down here for you in Dominican Republic, nigga. $200.
G-Wagon.
So it's a Lexus or something crazy. And you like, for real? Okay. Shit, I'll figure out how to get that bitch back. And then you get there and you like, well, shit, I ain't know was something maybe wrong with it, but shit, I can still work with it for $200. Like, and now you trying to figure out all this goofy shit and you stuck. Man, like that shit, like, I don't know, man. Like how the fuck do you be that, like, I don't know, man. You gotta be sick.
I'm gonna get my one serious take on this, man. And it's like we can dial it back to social media, man. You know, social media. It's social media. You can blame it on.
31.
You can blame it on. Guys want this or guys like this. No, we don't. Like y'all, that's what's getting all the likes. You know, y'all girls been doing this. Famous girls doing this, changing their bodies, and so everybody else following suit, thinking that this is what. But then they turn around and go, oh, we not doing this for y'all. You know what I mean? So it's like a confusion. They confused. You know, and it's just like it's hurting the female community. It's hard to find you a legit shorty out here, man. You find you one that ain't trapped in that motherfucking matrix, you better hold on to it.
You right, my sister did that dumb shit. Nigga, I told y'all she woke up on the damn table down there, like, cause the anesthesia wasn't good enough. Talking about, what the fuck you got my stomach in your hand for? You know how to do this shit? They speak Spanish. She trying to tell them how to sew up and shit.
Well, I want to know what facility was it at? Because that was too many issues.
El Barrio, nigga. That's a motherfucking.
That's what I'm saying. Medically, that's too many issues.
Right,
that you don't have a set, like, is he a legit doctor?
I'm like, you
because
gonna
he should have had a staff to come in and assist during the surgery, making sure everything's sanitary and everything.
Like
sepsis and all. Come on.
Like they said, they was like he know how to do the surgery.
Yeah,
He don't know nothing else.
That's what they said.
He do breaks.
That's similar like going to the corner and you asking for some pure coke. You know, you want the pure cocaine. Let me get a dime bag. They telling you it's 30 now. And he's like, oh, down here it's 10, but you know they got fentanyl on that motherfucker.
So you gotta take that risk. You gonna take that risk.
You know what I mean? You gonna take that risk, man. But
20 versus 90, shit.
That shit don't even make it. Shouldn't even come down to that, man.
My question is she a victim?
Not at all. Not at all. She's not a victim at all.
She's a victim of her lack of.
So like, cause what I
they said you get what you get. That's what that nigga said.
We in
a victim of society.
We in a society.
A victim of society.
There you go. If anything.
You can't blame society. She a victim of her own.
She chose to do that.
She a victim of her takers.
Well, can you agree that a lot of people are influenced by the things that go on in society?
If a motherfucker influence you and get up and go shoot a baby in the head because the rapper said it and shit, that don't mean society made you do that. She 31 years old, she not 12. She passed the age of where she should be influenced by fucking Big Lotto. She shouldn't be influenced by Cardi B. She's 31 years old.
See, a lot of women like kids nowadays, and ain't too many men that's leading.
Listen,
too many great men.
I agree with that. I agree with that a lot, but in this particular case, where she trying to get a fucking ass, this is not man related. This is her. This is for one what you do. When you go to the man, you go where they took the man out of the position of leadership or influence. Like you just said, the first thing they say, they're not doing it for a man. So the man can't say shit, which we're going to talk about a little bit later with the Roe versus Wade shit. where women want to be in control until they out of control. Like they have all the answers till they don't know shit. So in this particular case right here, and I'm not saying all women, but women in this particular ilk, if you, they set it up with the victim shit, talking about she was getting bullied. They really trying to talk about some shit that happened when she was 8 to justify her laying down there dead on the fucking thing and shit and blaming his doctor.
I thought they was talking about her daughter for a second. I'm like, why y'all put this in here?
Who hurt the
I'm
girl?
talking about the bullying as a kid and shit.
And what you gotta do, they
They
creating a victim, and they creating victim mentalities and things like this, and so now there's no accountability. So instead of you just getting this news clip and saying you shouldn't go down there, you shouldn't augment your body, you shouldn't be getting all the first off, we've seen like the only lambasting people are getting from this is people say the ass don't match the thighs, the ass is crooked. They didn't talk about the medical things like the metabolical the imbalance it causes. Yeah. Like I'm sure she didn't come down there with jaundice. I'm sure she didn't go down there with kidney issues. Like how you go down there to get a fucking ass, a fat ass, and you leave on dialysis. You know what I'm saying? So what it is, these women are unhealthy. Like that's the core problem. You're not eating right. You're not treating your body right. You're not doing all the things that you should do to just feel good about yourself physically. Exactly, a quick fix. So just because you get some fucking fat took out your neck and put in your ass and shit don't mean, you know what I'm saying? It's all a facade. You see what I'm saying? It's not natural. It's not something that you should be doing. So it's a sad situation that somebody lost somebody, but you can't turn volunteers into victims.
Yeah, family is the victim.
Nobody, even they not victims. They know she just went down there and did the shit. They should have said, "Hey."
I mean, her daughter.
I'm pretty sure she went. She tried to go here.
Definitely her daughter. And so
it just seemed like from the article that the family was supportive of what she was doing.
Yeah,
for sure.
And so I feel like it comes down to what you're saying, a health issue. Like if she's struggling with weight all her life, what is she eating?
Right.
Is she exercising? Is she sleeping correctly?
Are y'all making sure that she's doing that?
Yeah.
That's important.
Like I got 3 boys. I make sure that when they get out of school, they got something to do. You go do your chores. Let's go run. Let's go run around the yard. Let's go do something because you got to keep your body in motion. That's what we were built for. We were made to be in motion.
Right.
So she struggling with weight all her life. That's not an excuse.
And if I had to say worst case scenario, nigga, like you gotta be like my 600-pound life or some shit. That's my personal opinion. To have to go get these surgeries and shit like that. She was not nowhere near that. That's what make it sad that her mind was there.
Right. What was you saying?
I was not I think he was wrong for that she's a business owner, but it's like it's crazy because it's like you said get out there, exercise and run. But I think she was probably using the excuse like, well, I'm always working. You know, like I'm too busy to exercise.
What kind of business is she in?
She on the daycare.
With them kids. That's still not that's even more.
That's more active than you.
That's more push and pull for you to be active. Like
I'm alright. Go get me them pants.
She had them kids. She had them
but
kids.
But then she the owner of the daycare, so she probably had when she was office all day.
She could have went and got active with them kids. She got them kids sitting down in diapers watching TV all day, eating snacks.
iPads, iPhone, all that.
Yeah.
You know, keep them occupied so she ain't got.
And we don't want to seem like we heartless and we not, but we bringing the side.
You took 20 kids to the park.
Just offering a perspective that they're not doing. They start talking about and she had excessive skin. You know what I'm saying?
They really trying to.
Come on, Wombat. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. You a flying squirrel now. That's all. That's your superpower.
If your parachute,
now go kill Ant-Man. Go beat with a little nigga.
If your parachute fails, you just raise you.
Y'all terrible.
But all fucking bullshit aside, she's not a victim, and it's not my place to her. But I'm not compassionate to this.
Well,
it's not on a personal level. It's definitely not personal. But I'm not. I don't know, man. I'm not sad. I'm sad at how they trying to victimize it, how they just trying to make it a full-on assault. Like the real shit is like, can you imagine? I'm like, hey, who we gonna? The Ghostbusters ain't together no more. Get the USA Embassy on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did y'all come to that? Then, like, how was y'all like, who we gonna call?
They like, call the president, nigga. But you know, black people don't give a fuck, nigga. They like, nigga, call.
Anybody got your Biden number?
You know, I think they put out a statement like, we can't confirm an American citizen died over here.
That's what they said.
That's all it said.
But can you imagine that? Like, can you imagine the dumbass family member? Somebody called Biden.
It's just around shit. Something.
And can you imagine on the phone?
No,
like,
call Jay-Z.
Hello?
Call Trump, nigga.
What? What the fuck is this shit? Everybody know anybody got the Shakiras around?
Bro. Call Trump, bro. That's just, he getting niggas still out of jail.
Yeah, man. But Trump going for the fat ass.
Nah, it's all about the press.
The crap.
But, you know, I think it's a chokeable issue.
Chokeable issue.
It's a chokeable issue, man. So let's come through one more topic, man, on that issue. Trevor Boyer, I don't want to say his name. Trevor Bauer faces new allegations. Woman claims he choked her unconscious during sex.
Wait.
Okay, let's get into it.
Trevor.
A third woman has come forward and accused Trevor Bauer of crossing the line during sex, claiming the picture choked her unconscious and slapped her in the face without consent back in 2013, 2014. The accusations were published just hours after MLB handed Bauer a 2-year ban for violating the league's domestic violence and sexual assault policy. The woman claims she poked the league investigators during its 10-month-long probe. The woman claims she met Bauer on a dating app in April 2013, back when he was a member of Cleveland's minor league team in Columbus. The woman makes it clear the sex during their relationship was always consensual, but claims during intercourse things happened outside my consent, according to the Washington Post. Among the allegations, the woman claims Bauer choked her during sex, which she agreed to a certain point. However, she is insinuating encounters he grabbed her throat until she passed out, which she says she was against. She claimed Bauer choked her unconscious dozens of times. First, two, third one.
Pineapple.
The woman says on one of occasions, after she regained consciousness, Bauer was anally penetrating her without her consent.
Oh my God!
But they do that on the record.
The woman says
this is insane.
Oh, she passed out.
The woman says she actually has a video. Hold on. Check this out. The woman says she actually has video of at least one of the alleged choking incidents, because Bauer allegedly recorded their sexual encounters with a GoPro camera, either mounted on
this nigga had it on his forehead.
POV.
Or strapped to the head.
POV. On the baseball hat, on the helmet.
With the little tar bag.
The accuser is represented by high-powered attorney Joe Tocopina, whoever that is, who claims he has seen the video. She clearly struggling to breathe and tapping his arm to let go, and you see her skin color darkening.
So she tapped out.
Hey man,
he should hit her with the
like grappling.
The allegations are similar in nature. The allegations are similar in nature to that of Bauer's other accusers, who say their sexual encounters all started consensually but went to a place that was beyond their approval. Bauer, who wasn't picked since June 2021, was vehemently denied. They used some words. Was vehemently denied any wrongdoing since the first accusations were made public, and has vowed to appeal his 2-year ban from the MLB. Police and the district attorney investigated claims made by Bauer's first accuser in California, but officials opted not to file charges. This week, Bauer filed a lawsuit against her, claiming she tried to ruin his career. The other accuser initially filed for a restraining order, but withdrew her request after Bauer allegedly threatened legal action.
Okay, so that's what it comes down to. She wants the money.
Money grab.
12 times.
Money grab.
When was the first? When was the two?
He was in the minors
That's what I'm saying.
2013.
First
It
off,
was the
this
10th
what
time.
they
I
do.
was like,
Let me say this.
no,
Let me say
Store
this. Let
order.
me say this. I'm gonna let y'all get this shit. What kind of self-respect the bitch is fucking a farm league pitcher?
Man, he went in
As you
AAA.
were. As you were.
So, no,
He
here's
got
the
that.
thing. I got it.
He got that damn.
So-
He got that damn poster on the wall with the faces 1 to 10. Like, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
And he trying to
my
fuck. And he trying to see, like, he can't really see them.
The barbershop.
No, like how dying she is.
The barbershop poster.
Oh my God.
What you on today?
How
Which
big
one
is
is
she?
No, you talking about that sad face and the happy face. Shit, it progressively gets sadder as you raise the number. This is some steak shit. First off, everybody. If I'm clear, everybody here has sex before.
He like, let me choke you a
If
little
I'm not
bit.
mistaken, everybody here has sex before.
Yeah.
To that point, have you ever? And I'm telling y'all, when y'all very first start fucking, you ever like ask the girl, could you do some shit, and she kind of hesitate, and you like, no, and she be like, why would you ask? You know what I'm saying? You gotta go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? That asshole open, you gotta go in. You know what I'm saying? No time to hesitate. If she say then you stop. But if she just take it like a fucking catcher, you just pretty sure she was catching. You know what I'm saying? If she just take it as he told you, first off.
I see what you did there.
You need something.
Fuck it. My new AKA Black Bauer. First off, listen, I'm an adamant choker. I don't choke bitches out. You know what I'm saying?
I choke.
I've had Jermaine on the brink of death, but she didn't die, and she didn't later on say you had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, how much was the GoPro, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fucking radiation and shit where he was, how the fuck, listen, Trevor.
This nigga used Gorilla Tape.
I'm gonna tell you, man, listen, I don't watch baseball no more. I used to watch it first sport I ever played, first sport I ever, like, made the All-Star team in. I haven't been watching baseball in a long time, but I'm a fan of Trevor Bauer. For his ultra field prowess.
This nigga gonna fuck around, need Tommy John surgery, like trying to swing around and choke a bit.
That's why he hasn't had Tommy John surgery. He's fucking got them tendons right. Can you, man, listen, all jokes aside, jokes will come back. But in this particular state, just real quick, how in the fuck? Because when you having sex, man, you are not sitting around here and be like, hey, listen, I'm about to put 2 fingers in now. It's starting off with 1.
Okay.
You ready?
The consent
There's
thing,
2.
yeah.
You like, damn near, they gotta be like, is this okay?
The Dave Chappelle, like, I don't know about you, but I'm still horny.
Yeah.
It is there though.
You said what?
It's there though now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you kind of damn near gotta be like that. You cool with that shit, right?
You gotta write a contract.
It's the crazy part.
We cool, right?
Because I was just about to say,
You alright with this, my G?
I was just,
We're doing
now
this.
fuck that bitch over on my
You cool
G.
with finger? You cool with eating?
That's something like a late night that
Are
shouldn't
you
have
cool with
happened.
finger in your butt?
Yeah.
You cool with taking it from behind? You know, like, you gotta go down the
You gotta
list.
check the list.
Hey, listen, I was gonna say, like, this how come niggas should just, oh my gosh, be with one woman. I was just about to say that,
I'm
right?
thinking that shit too.
But even in this instance, it clearly was a woman he trusted. This is almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So
multiple occasions, like y'all.
Like,
Why did she
Juby
wait
point.
10? Why did she wait 10 years to
He
say
didn't
that?
have
10 years. 12 chokeouts.
Yeah.
She got choked out.
Y'all had
was
sex
out the
more
door.
than y'all had sex more than those 12 chokeouts. You feel me? So at what point
What could a girl
You kept coming back.
What could a woman possibly do that y'all like, you should ask me?
she gotta, man, I feel like like you were saying, like you have
I know how not to get choked.
You have
Yeah.
intercourse with a woman, you
Hey, don't choke me.
even approaching a woman.
Hold on now.
Get your ass on straight up, girl.
That's that down.
Do it too much.
Even just approaching a woman, like, man, she cool, I'm cool.
I'm like,
You feel me? Like, what's up, bro? She like, I'm gone. Like that. Fuck
go,
this shit. This ain't the one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This ain't my. I missed. You feel me? I missed this shot right here.
And I know they was willing participants because y'all ever had a girl say something like, and it just turn you off?
Yeah, you just
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
you're done with it.
Yeah.
You're done with it.
Yeah. So,
Is that enough to end the? Never mind.
it's,
It's
it's enough to go find a motherfucker who's like,
okay. I just want.
Yeah.
Continue,
man.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Look at that disappointed ass look. That bitch, I hate you look. Man, do it again.
You gonna hurt the guy, don't you?
See, like,
take her out the stage and
after
turn
the
her.
first, you know, after the first one, it's a conversation that you can have. Like, hey, that made me afraid. I don't want to do that no more. You know, something like that.
If I ever have a conversation like that after, we never talking again.
Well,
if you ever make me feel comfortable in my comfortable space, so you don't like it, choked, bitches.
Yeah, I'm done.
Nah, I
We ain't gotta do this no more.
She kept coming back like 12 times.
No,
She
I
said
ain't no
it.
buzz, man.
I wouldn't even took the case. I wouldn't even took the case if I was a lawyer.
Yeah,
If
She
she told me,
she would have. All the money, son. She would have.
What did Lonzo tell Jake? He said, "You been playing this all day. I've been playing this
That
all
shit
month."
crazy.
like,
That was it.
Real quick. Trevor Bauer is on a 2-year suspension for just allegations of domestic violence. He's not being convicted of nothing, and it's crazy because
Perfect.
he is a victim of the witch hunt that's going on because he's a phenomenal player.
Yeah.
Like outside, there's some shit that's supposed to happen to a nigga on his way out. You know what I'm saying? And the bench type motherfucker. He's in his prime, and I like that he said he filed a countersuit.
Yeah, and the
Like,
one
he
girl
doing everything he
pulled
can.
the
And I won't pull it out after the conversation.
did.
She pulled it out. She don't even want to go through with the shit no more.
And a lot of these people be coerced, like the Deshaun Watson situation that took place. If I'm getting a massage and I just turn over my dick out, you got an option to say, what the fuck are you doing? Hey, or suck it.
Did you see the one
You know what I'm
lady?
saying?
She said, I walked in the room and he was naked. And I don't normally give naked massages, but my instincts came in, so I walked over and started giving him a massage, and I felt uncomfortable. Okay.
your
hey,
instincts.
put some clothes on or something for the
Have
door.
you ever hit a girl who felt like she? Have you ever hit a girl and she seemed like she was uncomfortable?
No.
I ain't talking about you ain't put lube on the butt. I'm talking about she was just appalled by you.
Nah, because this shit
So, like,
went down.
Yeah, I think my natural rape instinct would kick in. Like, she don't want no parts. Go
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, like you gotta get out of here.
You start hearing them sound effects in your head. Start hearing Jason.
Nigga trying to go, nigga.
No, I start hearing that type of shit.
I hear sister like tears and I'm getting you.
Like, you ever be fucking a bitch and you be like, you think you hear a motherfucker go like, no, or stop, and you be like, what? What? You said stop? You stop? I'm trying to make sure. All right. Don't you say stop for real?
I'll put a bitch on tape. It's consensual, right?
Oh no, man, like the camera, I know he ain't be like, listen, I'll choke you without you knowing here.
Yeah, now
You
he
know
got
what I'm
scared
saying?
for
Yeah,
that.
he put that motherfucker on one of the last minute.
Like, last time you tried to get me, bitch.
We need to contact the court so we can see if we can get this film.
We need all of
Corey, you got a job. Tomorrow, you get our fucking discovery.
I call Harvey laughing here.
I was gonna ask for a favor. I don't think you want to
That's all right.
cater to.
Call Van Lake.
He gonna ask for a black favor.
All the hammer, nigga. What the fuck you want? No. That's always a hammer.
Hey, but we are definitely, we have some other shit on.
Man,
We'll talk about
next
something
subject,
Hold on,
man.
we ain't going to that. We
Man,
Man,
We're talking about that Kim K and your boy Weirdo.
We're gonna talk about
I don't even know this motherfucking name and shit.
Sorry, Jeremy, we're co-opting your shit. Sorry, Jeremy, we're co-opting it. Shout out to Mike from BMB Bully. He's definitely back in the house for the second time. How are you feeling?
Good, man. That mic. All right.
How's business been going? Last time you was here, man, you was at the genesis of everything. And here we are now. What's going on?
I still think we still in the genesis. Like, you know, most businesses, when they get off the ground the first couple of years, you ain't gonna make no money. You putting everything back in. So right now I'm just taking my time and trying to learn the business aspect of it and trying to build up some clientele.
Yeah.
Because the more sales you make, the more comfortable you make people dealing with you, the more people gonna want to come with you.
Damn, that sounds like some pimp shit he just said, man.
No,
That's something.
Doggies.
Yeah.
I mean, all before, because now it's so saturated, man. You got people that's not doing it right, and you got scammers on both ends. You got people like the Nigerians. They be on it. They be on it. They be on it. They'll take your Facebook page and your picture. That's why I gotta learn how to watermark my pictures now, because they'll take your pictures and they'll post them on their page.
Come on for your dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they'll take them and try to say they selling your dog. And next thing you know,
now they're like, you think you ain't got them dogs?
Yeah.
What?
Vic ain't Nigerian.
That's why I'm
He look like a convict.
He might be.
Yeah.
Man, another like to you like another thing like you've been doing good is like getting on video.
Yeah,
you know,
I gotta do better.
You playing with the dogs, you know, you in the pictures with the dogs. Like, you know, just me messing with my little dogs and being on the pages that I'm on. You know, you go to somebody, it's easy to click on somebody's page and just y'all go through. It's easy for me now to fill out scammers. Like I go to their page, pictures, post. Ain't no video. Where you with the dog? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's easy to weed them people out, and then with you actually, you know, people run a business. A lot of people start a business because they don't want to work for nobody no more, and they just want to make money. You know, which is like, man, you know, if it's cool and it's feasible for you, you know, you do that. But if you love, like, you actually got a love and a passion for somewhat for what you're doing. Like, you attached to your dogs, you know, and you love your dogs, you know, so it's not just like, it's like people feel from that too. Like families look at their dogs and pay attention to that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole motive right now. Is like we kind of in waiting mode because we're doing the research too. So like when you breeding dogs, people think it's just you taking one dog. I like how that dog look. I like how this dog look. Let's put them together. But you gotta think about the DNA. Mm-hmm. There's certain things genetically that are attached to everybody's DNA. So if this dog has a corkscrew tail, and if that gene is dominant, it don't matter who you breed that dog with, it's gonna be some puppies in there that got that.
Nigga got the 100 squares. Nigga, you went back to school.
No, for real, it's getting serious.
Question
it's serious.
On the DNA, because you see this with a lot of breeders, they breed it back to the incest. They breed it back to the father. Okay, you do that with your.
That's the dirty.
I haven't started that yet because I want to establish my own lines first.
Okay,
but we in the process of doing research on that. So you can, as far as I know right now, you can take daughter back to dad or granddaughter back to granddad.
Yeah, that's what.
But you cannot go the opposite way. So you can't take a son to his mom.
Oedipus, definitely Oedipus came to mind.
So a lot of times you'll see a lot of breeders, they'll take and like they say they got an up and coming, like I got my up and coming stud boy, right?
Now,
I'm
sorry, what's your
stud fee?
I ain't even got there yet. So what I'm gonna do, and this is the steps that every good breeder should do. They should take their stud, get them DNA tested, figure out what they carry, what they don't carry, figure out if they're health clear, like DM1, CMR, and HUU1 or something like that. There's three main genetic health defects in bulldogs that you could be a carrier or you can, you know, have a copy of it, but you'll still pass that. Yeah. If you got to make sure your stud don't have none of that. Once you get past that stage, now you do the research on the color charts because you can't breed certain colors to certain colors. Like if you breed Merle to Merle, it was a case that just happened not too long ago. Merle is a color code pattern. It's like a
marble,
like a marble almost. They're different. Like on the alleles on the DNA is different lengths, and the longer the length, the more risk. So if you like this couple, they had two Merles and they bred them together. The litter had like spina bifida. Some of their hearts were exposed. Some of their brains were exposed because that genetic type, you can't put that together like that. So after you did all your research genetically, and you figured, okay, my boy good to go. You get his semen tested, and you get him proven. So you figure out what his semen count is. You get him proven. Once you done got him, 3 or 4 litters under his belt, then you start upping that stud fee, $1,500.
Can the brothers and sisters like smell each other and shit, and like they be like, we ain't fucking each other, or
no, they
just don't fuck.
Yeah,
they
gonna do it.
When she gonna
since they've been domesticated, yes, they after it. They don't care.
Interesting.
But out in the wild, you don't really see that like that.
I just think it's interesting that we don't give a fuck about that shit when they come to
No,
animals.
no, it's a whole different look. Once you, because last time we was here, after the last time, I did my research on diet.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I keep my vet bill as low as possible.
How do you do that?
What you feed?
You just make sure you do a
little. Yeah, hell no. That's terrible food, bro. No, I do my research. When I look at kibble, I look at the first 5 ingredients. If the first 5 ingredients aren't going to be beneficial to my dog, I'm not putting it in my dog. Just like how we treat ourselves.
Right.
You never do raw. I mean, you never do real like cook
raw.
Cook.
Don't cook the dog's food.
Like the
Take
meat that you
nutrients
get.
away. Take nutrients away.
It does that for them because see, our bodies work different than theirs.
Yeah.
You feel me? We really not built to eat raw meat. We're built to eat raw vegetation.
Yeah.
They can eat raw they're omnivores.
Yeah.
They eat raw vegetation and raw meat. So when you cook the dog's food, you're making it tougher for them to digest.
For sure. I was wondering
So-
they use the raw. I mean that raw shit that they sell.
I don't buy the raw stuff because it gets pricey when you got as many dogs we got right now. It gets pricey. So what I do is I mix my own stuff up until I can find somebody I trust to buy from. I do like a raw hamburger.
Gotcha.
And I'll do like a quarter cup of kibble,
Yeah, that's cool.
handful of raw hamburger.
I worked
raw
with Petco
eggs.
for years, so I'm an expert.
This
Go
nigga already
fish.
confirming everything. Yeah, that's good.
Yep, that sounds
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Nah, this nigga know
I
about
do
the
green
big
beans.
show.
I do
Yeah.
green beans, carrots, blueberries.
They say you're supposed to do corn. Corn's
No,
not-
Corn
I'm
is
waiting
terrible.
for food.
Yeah, corn
And
is
you
terrible.
find corn in a lot of kibble.
Yeah,
That ain't no good.
And
I
it's
use
under. It's
I
just
use
like
pro plans, what I used to use.
yeah, I mean, and it's just like our food.
It's
Just think about it. If we sat there and ate cereal every day
Mm-hmm.
for the rest of our life,
You trying to Captain Crunch. I see you. Nice white man named
I'm the
George.
captain now.
so why would you do your dog like that you love and you care about and is going to potentially make you some money and produce a good product? You feel me? So that's the way I think about it.
And what are you breeding again?
French and English bulldogs.
Okay.
What's been the
And my price is still $3,000, right?
We can like something.
Hey,
Hey, we gonna come up with a contract. That's another thing too. Contracts.
So you have an account.
My very first litter. We had 2 puppies that aspirated on us. So one, he turned completely blue. I had to rush down to Southside for my mentor to get him together. She saved his life. She was teaching me how to do it. Our other girl,
What you had to do?
huh?
What did you have to do?
You gotta put them in an incubator. You gotta get them some medication, to nebulize them, and put them in like a little cast to.
And nebulize mean what, like stabilize or something?
like an inhaler.
Okay.
You know, like how, but it's like a mist, so they can't help but breathing in. And it just depends on the condition because he actually ended up having a flat chest. His chest started caving in.
Did you go to the DR?
Huh?
Yeah.
No, sir. Because that would have been a mile-high long bill. But the other girl, we resuscitated her at home, and we got her all the way back
Did you
together.
do this?
Like,
Huh?
after
Did
that.
you do this?
What you mean?
Don't down me, bitch.
Nah,
Put your
bro.
mouth on that dog.
I ain't gonna,
Oh,
no,
Lord
I ain't do
Jesus,
that, bro.
Jesus.
I had the little, the little thing you use for the babies.
Yeah.
I had that, and I was
The
using it.
booger picker.
Yeah, the little suction thing.
Yeah.
I was using that on her, and the wife, she got her all the way together, and
That's what's up.
we ended up getting her raised up, and this lady hit me with a sob story. Oh, my son, he's a diabetic. He needs a support animal. Woo, woo, woo. I fell for it like an idiot.
I said, this dog got all kinds of sugar in it, bitch.
I know I want this.
I fell for it, right? And I cut her a deal,
Yeah.
and she turned around. I get on all the like bulldog websites and all the forums and stuff on Facebook, and I see the same dog I
For
sold.
sale.
She
How
sat
fast?
there and sold the resale. First she came to me and asked me if I could help her resell. I said, that's your pet.
Wow.
I said, you gotta train her. I said, you can't sit there and expect her to know what you want her to do. I said, did you already get her fixed? Yeah. I said, why did you do that? I told you not to get her fixed until she's 1.5. She got her fixed at 8 months because they didn't want to deal with the period. So long story short, she has a biting issue, and that tells me that mentally she's still a puppy. And what happens is when you get your puppy,
Dog retarded.
no, like
That shit,
man, I was sad, man,
Yeah.
because that's like that's my production, and now
Yeah.
it's all over for everybody to see. They seen the pictures, you know what I'm saying? And she's somewhere in Kokomo
not a
right now,
reflection on you.
getting resold. It's not.
I mean, I know what
morally,
you mean.
fit.
I know
Like,
what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, damn. So now, after that, I come up with contracts.
That motherfucker, Billboard, that B&B bully gonna be like, you should be up there. I should be part of that. Shut up, bitch. No, you weren't.
I got another question.
Yeah.
Do you breed the English to the French or the French to the okay?
Purebred.
You know, these new bullies ain't nothing but pits and French.
What you talking about, American bullies?
Yeah,
that's a whole different.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just asking. Would you put your breed?
Them brothers that started that, they legendary, bro. They legendary. They are legendary for that because now it's crazy that like the market's going down, right?
Yeah.
So now you seeing people selling American bullies damn near for the same price as the English or French. English or French are usually higher in price because people don't understand. People don't understand is I'm doing all the work. I'm not just sitting there putting two dogs. She bleeding. Let's wait 6 days. Put her in the pen with him. Let them hook up. I'm not doing that. I'm actually doing the research. I'm doing my progesterone test. I'm doing my AIs. I'm doing my, checking the reverse progesterone, seeing when the puppies are due. I gotta pay for the C-section. C-sections ain't cheap. So then when these puppies get here, I gotta whelp the litter. If you can whelp an English Bulldog litter, you can whelp any litter in the world.
Whelp?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
So that means you sitting there letting them, cause see, people think you just she had the puppies and she take care of them. Not all dogs do that. It's whelping. You ever see that picture on Facebook floating around that brother sitting on the ground with a blanket, and he got his dog right here, and the puppies is drinking the milk, and he's sitting there asleep. That was me.
Oh yeah.
You gotta be there because if that mom gets scared, look, if the mom gets scared, every 2 hours they gotta eat every 2 hours.
Dog tits matter.
Every 2 hours they gotta eat. So if a noise happens, something dropped. She gets scared. She jump up and step on them puppies and kill them puppies. That's damn near 10K down the drain.
Man, I woke up, man, one day. My first litter was an accident. Had both of them in Pampers. My girl was bleeding, and I was like, let me put my boy dog in the Pampers just so keep that little nigga from humping her, man. And I go up, make me a cup of coffee. I come back, they stuck.
Yeah, you called me.
You called me when that happened. I called them, I'm like, bro.
You said they what?
They stuck. They stuck.
So when
they start humping, that paper went to the side. They stuck together.
Right away, y'all be like,
they stuck together to that scene.
I didn't know.
And so my girl dog
was they doing a doggy
she
style?
did a good job. She did doggy style. Man,
missionary.
She was a good mama, man, because she did what she had to do, chewed them out the little things, and got them all together, cleaning them off and stuff, and she was feeding them. I come like you said, these are them little. They had a little instance. They had a little instance.
Get scared. Something happened.
I come in the room. I'm getting up every 2-3 hours to make sure them puppies is eating and they good. And I get up one morning, man, and she spread them out. She put one puppy over there, put one puppy over there, one puppy over there, one puppy over there, one puppy over there. Put them all in the corner, and she was in the back corner. And I was like, dang. I'm like, damn, why she do that? Yeah, so I put them all back in the box, and they were like, well, she did that so that she could see the whole room. So it's like she
can know what's going on, where
she can see everything. She know where her puppy is, and she see that door right there. So it was like, damn.
I didn't know dogs had periods.
Yeah.
This is the first. I did not know that.
That's typically like every 6 months.
Yeah. I did not know that.
And it can last for up to a month.
What kind of pets?
They got real diapers.
Well, my girl dog now, I let her clean herself. I don't even put no Pampers on her. She do a good job of cleaning herself, so.
Ice is what they heat.
Yeah, she do a good job cleaning herself, man.
Look, we already talking about ice is the heat, like we know ice. Explain.
Like in Don Alexander,
Nah, for real.
That's crazy. I did not know that. So from the last time you was here to this time, what's the biggest lesson you done learned? Explain in your breeding or anything at all?
Research. I can't, like at first I was depending on my mentors. I'm depending on what I'm seeing and everybody else and looking at what everybody else is doing. You got to do your own independent research for what you want to do in your kennel. Everybody's going to do something different. Just like we was talking about the food. A lot of kennels, they just give them whatever, just to get them, fed. And exactly, and that just gets them to get the puppies. They sell them, and that's it. Some people they do the raw diet, complete raw diet. Some people it just depends on what fits your budget, what you're doing in your life, and what you plan on making. Like I plan on making this something a lifelong thing.
Yeah.
So I gotta make sure that everything I do, I have to document. That's what I'm terrible at. I don't like writing stuff down. So I've learned to like start writing things down, start doing research, start networking myself. Like we went to our first dog show. We didn't show any dogs, but we went to our first dog show a few months ago. It was dope. Like I learned a lot just from being there.
Did you? Where was this at?
It was in Indianapolis. It was a BRC Global dog show, and BRC Global was pretty dope. I believe they started in Muncie, and they pretty dope. Like they had like they do different categories and stuff, and they even have like fun shows where they teach kids how to show a dog, stuff like that. They had at the specific show we went to, they had American bullies, pocket bullies, double XL bullies, English and French bulldogs, and then they had like because there's a newer type of Frenchie out now, fluffies. Fluffy Frenchie. I don't know if y'all heard about them.
Yeah. Freaky.
You see what Boosie?
That's like the freaky one. So.
No, dog. Y'all see where Boosie was like, I be a fluffy French, and folks thought he was joking. No, that's some serious stuff, man. This fluffy Frenchie puppy's going for $80K right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
more than 10, bro. It's something going for 80.
That might be an example. Do your homework for all things.
Yeah.
It ain't just
everything ain't a joke. Yeah.
No, he did his research.
He saw what he wanted. And it was like, how he said it was funny, but shoot, people thought he was playing.
Your research.
I didn't want 20K for the run.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes the run be the best one.
Yeah, that's why I like the run.
You won't let send a slut.
Man, fuck that little weekend dog. No,
where can people find you at though, man? If they need some information, they want to purchase a run.
We got a Facebook page, BMB's Kennel, and then we got our Instagram running, BMBS_bullies, and
we can get your merch going, man.
Man, that's another thing I need to work on. Because I gotta find a way where I can get like the t-shirts and hats and hoodies wholesale, and then I want to see if I can just get my stuff printed on there and figure like this is an example of what I want. This is an example of what I want because this is my buddy's kennel.
Go ahead and sit the mic down, hold it up so we can show the camera.
It's an example of what I want. Like this is my buddy's kennel, Raw Kennels. He got his little thing on there, and he got this on the back, and then he's got his little hashtags he came up with. That's an example of what I want.
And what's the name of his kennel?
Raw Kennels.
Okay.
Yep, and he's up in Crown Point.
Crown Point.
Yeah, he got 2 litters on the ground right now, Frenchies. He's got 2 boys available so far, and they're fluffy carriers.
He's after that blood. He want them bitches' blood back.
Hey, KC registered.
Yes. I whoever purchases or adopts from me, I strictly push register your dog because there's some incentives that come with it that you're gonna need. Like it's a lot of money, so you don't want to be oh well the dog started puking and I didn't know what to do. No, you got when you register your dog, you got 30 days hotline, call them if something's wrong. And me personally, I give lifetime breeder support. So if something happens,
that's cool.
Because this is you know what I'm saying. This is real. This is it's an animal, but it's part of your family. Your children gonna grow up with it. You're gonna be coming home and they're gonna be sitting there happy that you back home and kicking it with you. You feel me? So I do lifetime breeder support. If something happens. And
that's good.
You don't know, get me out.
Get me the dog, man, because you fucking up.
That's a good thing to know for a lot of people who want dogs, man. Like that lifetime breeder support. Like I had a woman, when T-Pac got pregnant, she came through, she cleaned them, and she helped out and let us know, certain things, so You know, that's
being
You're an invaluable tool to the community.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, definitely come back here anytime. We ain't gotta just talk about the
I just like kicking with y'all.
but you definitely come here kicking anytime.
We appreciate you.
I'm gonna put your information on here and shit when we put the video on YouTube.
I appreciate it.
So we're gonna wrap it up right there. Was there anything else that you want to say closing concerning your brand?
We did do 3 breedings recently. We got one Frenchie litter. I'm pretty sure she took, but we're gonna confirm her on May 12th. And we got 2 English Bulldog litters that we'll confirm later on as we go.
How long before those are available?
It's typically 62 days before they can be born. And then after they're born, I don't let anyone, I let people do deposits. We do a $500 non-refundable deposit on the puppy of your choice. And we do that after 4 weeks after they get their checkup, their very first checkup. We do that after 4 weeks.
Who do you use?
I let them go home 8 weeks.
Yes, sir. Who do you use as your vet?
I like Briarcrest. That's on the south side, I believe. And then I'm looking into another vet. I go to the one on the Bell, but they doing some things that I'm picking up on and I'm not really liking right now.
Okay.
So I'm
Charge
trying to
birthing.
figure it out.
It's how to handle it.
No, it's just like how to, if I'm telling you what's wrong, that's just like you go to the doctor, you say, "Hey doc, my knee hurt." Yeah. No, it ain't your knee. It's the tendon on your back of your leg. Yeah. Like, show me. Don't tell me like I'm dumb.
I'm gonna scratch my hand and say, "Well, you went to John Hopkins."
Science.
Yeah. I believe in science. Said one wise man sitting in your seat once. And everything you said, damn, forget tomorrow. Except that you offer lifetime support. So if anybody ever say, what's one of the key things, like he got some dogs and he support you for the rest of your life. So I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna chop this up and I'm gonna put this individually as a video on YouTube, a precursor to the whole episode, man, because it's a lot of people who can glean things from this information that you gave here and who probably interested in purchasing a puppy. And not just a puppy for somebody who's just breeding just for the sake of it, but somebody who actually care about what they're doing. And so I'm sure as Jason said, we say you're invaluable to this community.
Valuable tool and resource for the community.
Straight up though.
I saw it.
We're gonna wrap this up.
Appreciate you.
2-4, right? I don't care how you cooling down, that forehead start to sweat. Yeah, that nigga glowing. That might just be that glow. You over there glowing and shit. Look at you over there glowing.
That's
the reminder with Jubilee Roy.
Hey, that nigga said that nigga chest was on Saturday. How was that, Chan?
Yeah, man. What's up, man? It's your boy Juvie. Make sure y'all check out the Conceited Nobody streaming on all platforms starting tomorrow. And make sure y'all come check me out May 21st at the Marion County Fairgrounds on the south side of Indianapolis. It's going down. It's going to be a great show. And just keep following your boy, man. I'm in the gym all the time.
Scaring niggas.
Putting on, scaring motherfuckers, trying to pay motherfuckers an arm and leg to come fight a nigga, man. So, man, just keep checking me out. Keep following me, man. You can follow me at Super Juvie on everything.
Hey, bang.
Yeah, it's your boy Corey, aka Corey GQ Fresh. We just don't leave it there, but yeah, follow us.
So anticlimactic.
Yeah, follow us at every platform. Shit, Tinder, Grindr,
That's a 4 years.
And we had somebody say they was snitch.
Fucking phone. No, nigga, we ain't gonna go there. We know what you just said right now. Oh my God.
What else for y'all?
See how you jumped back when I grabbed your arm? It's still in shock.
What else? Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube. What else? The main one. Tell a friend. Swipe right.
Swipe right on court.
I'm not on Grindr. I'm not on grind. I'm not with that.
Plenty of fish.
Well, that one's getting folks in trouble, boy.
Fuck that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. I think I gotta find a way to edit that Grindr shit. Hey, boy, I think you gonna say it closing mic. If you know, man, you ain't gotta force it. Let's get come you. Again, I sell dogs.
Hey, you follow us on Instagram, BMBS_bullies, and Facebook, BMB's Kennel.
Make sure y'all follow. Yo, Jason, follow at Yo Jason on all social medias. And we at Goody's 27th, 28th. I'm featuring BT is headline. He funny as fuck. It's clean though. So if you feeling Sinbad-ish, nigga, I'm gonna get my Sinbad on again because that's my nigga on the clean side. But yeah, man, tune in. We appreciate y'all. Follow all of us, and y'all be blessed.
BT do the podcast with
Dion. That's right. Sorry We're Canceled podcast. Shout out to Dion and BT.
Never ever do that again. Shout out to everybody who listens to the best podcast you never heard of, Conceited Nobody. Again, we looking forward to Julie's fight. Go follow BMB on all social media platforms for your latest and greatest puppy needs. Shout out again to Jason and his hit comedy show. It was a success. Glad to be in that presence. TCK mixtape volume 4 Clutch Shooter coming out soon. The 200 episode celebration is still on deck. Just getting the details squared away with that. We're gonna have a fantastic show. The rest of this year should be epic. Again, shout out to Mr. GQ Fresh sitting right here to the right. And shout out to Jeremy. Hope to have him back in the building next week. And shout out to Sai too. He's catching flights and not feeling his current. Catch y'all next week on the best podcast you never heard of. Conceited Nobody.